And welcome back, everybody, as we've had some lightning and some rain come into the area here in Gallatin, Tennessee. That's the reason why we are getting started a little later than what we had planned. We thought we were going to skip by the rain, but unfortunately it didn't happen. It did get us. So we're getting set for our first game of the afternoon. It is going to be Dyersburg State against Cleveland State Community College. And the teams come in like this. Dyersburg comes in with the number 4 seed. They finished with a record of 30-14, 20-10 in conference play. Cleveland State came in with a record of 31-16, 20-11 in conference play. They were the number 5 seed. There's some outstanding players that made individual leaders in the TCCAA this year for 2023. We'll tell you about those coming up in just a bit. We'll also get to the starting lineups, and we will get to the first pitch of this first game. Now starts double elimination. If you miss the first 2 games, Rowan State beats Southwest Tennessee 7-5. Rowan State moves on, and Jackson State shut out Columbia State in 6 innings, 9-0. So those 2 teams, Columbia State and Southwest Tennessee, on their way home. Rowan State and Jackson State moving on. So we'll get that set up. Let's put up that starting lineup for Cleveland. This is what it looks like. Engel will bat first and play short. Batting second and in center field will be Anamanuk. Batting third, the pitcher will be Phillips. Batting fourth, first baseman Sullivan. Batting fifth will be Higgins at third base. Batting sixth will be Fowler. She'll be the second baseman. Batting seventh will be Starnes. She'll be in right field. Hancock will be behind the plate and bat eighth. And Lexi Vogel will bat ninth. She'll be in left field. Starting for Dyersburg, on the hill, one of the top pitchers in the league this year is Peyton Reasons. She had 14 wins against 6 losses, 24 appearances, 21 games started, 8 games complete, 1 shutout, 1 save, 127 innings of work. She had 130 strikeouts, just 36 walks, gave up 6 doubles and 14 home runs. She has an ERA of 3.13. And like I said, she definitely had made a couple of different stats here, pitching stat-wise. Of course, Reasons was 5th in the league with a 2.97. 15 wins. She was 5th in the league there. She was also in a couple of other categories as well in the top 10 for the TCCAA. So we're about ready to go. Our first pitch, as the sun finally starts to shine here, swung on and fouled off. First pitch thrown at 3:30. So not too bad time-wise to get this first game underway. And the first pitch is fouled off for a strike. This is Engel at the plate right now for Cleveland State. Set up your defense here in just a moment for Dyersburg. Dyersburg in the blue, Cleveland in the white today. Second pitch is a little bit high for ball 1. Hope Engel hit .414 this year for Cleveland State on the season with 9 doubles, 2 triples, 15 home runs, and 43 RBIs. Had a slugging percentage of .783. This young lady can play. Had a chance to do some of her games over the last year or two when we were covering some of the Cleveland State broadcast. And she definitely is a player and definitely has a very good stick at the plate. Bats from the right side. Excellent shortstop with a good arm and covers a lot of ground in the infield.
She's headed to Wofford University next year on their inaugural program.
1-2 is the count. And the pitch on the way, swung on. Little tap to third, slow roller picked up, and unfortunately unable to handle that is Camp over there at third. And Engel will be down at first runner aboard. I'm going to have to give that an E5, and it looked like a pitch or a ball that Camp should have handled. I think she just didn't get the glove down all the way and tried to pick it up and throw it before she had it completely in the glove. That'll bring up Anamanuk, Carolyn Anamanuk, 297 hitter for Cleveland State Lady Cougars. 7 doubles, a triple, 2 home runs, and 20 RBIs. Bouncer to second. They'll tag the runner coming down the line on the force for out number 1. So one away and one aboard for Phillips, who will be the pitcher, Bailey Phillips.
Number 35, Bailey Phillips.
Phillips, one of those girls that swings the bat as well as pitches. Hit 275 this year with 11 hits and 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. But they keep her in the lineup because she hits the ball hard. Nice shot deep into the hole, past the shortstop out into left field for a base hit. That is why Phillips is in that lineup, for things like that. Shelby Sullivan, highest average on the team at 483 this year. 38 runs, 69 hits, 16 doubles, 2 triples, 8 home runs, 38 RBIs. At a slugging percentage of .790. Swings from the left side. 2 runners aboard for Cleveland State. Ball up top. Top of the first inning. Our third of 4 games slated here today. And Sullivan going to see if she can't change that scoreboard early for the Lady Cougars. Get outside, and that count goes to 2-0. Cleveland State, Shelby Sullivan hit .476. She finished second in the individual hitting for the TCCAA this year. Whoa, way inside. And quickly 3-0. So Reasons having a little trouble here to start in this first inning, especially with the record and the stat sheet she had this season. But like I said, tournament time, throw it all out the window. It's any given day, any given time. You show up during conference time and you show up during regional time, you can change the whole outlook of somebody's day real quick like. Cougars trying to do that early. Nice pitch for a called strike. Take pitch all the way, 3-1. Higgins in the on-deck circle. A 3-1 count with 1 out and 2 runners aboard. Reasons checks the wristband. Swung on ground ball deep in the hole, past the shortstop again. Can't get the glove down on it as Ballard, and the bases are now loaded on back-to-back singles in that hole between short and third. As you saw, the third baseman Camp moving towards the bag, and it was all Ballard trying to get with that ball and backhand it. Couldn't get the glove down quick enough. Out into left field it goes. Quick little conference now between Thompson and Reasons with bases loaded. Higgins to the plate. Emily Higgins, one of the low averages on the team this year, hit just 188. Does have 3 doubles on the year and 8 RBIs. Big opportunity here, though, for Higgins to prove that she's got the capabilities of helping her team and trying to move these runners around the base paths. Lights are on here after the rain and the brief lightning. A little blooper is going to fall in behind second base. That's going to pick up at least 1. They'll go station to station, and Higgins picks up a really big RBI to start it off, and the Cougars go on top early 1-0. Base is still loaded for the second baseman, for Kristen Fowler now to the plate. Kristen, .474, one of the top 5 in the league, batting average-wise. 14 doubles, 3 triples, 8 home runs, 38 RBIs as well. And she bats 6th in the lineup. You don't see that very often. Big hitter, big numbers, batting that far in the middle of the lineup or down in the lineup. A lot of people would say, why is she there? Well, knowing how Jack's coaches, I've watched him set a lineup so the bottom of his lineup is good enough to turn it over to the top of the lineup, which means he puts his players out and spaces them out. That way, you don't have a lot of lineups are always 7, 8, 9 are not your top hitters. Well, on the Cleveland team, it's the opposite. His 7, 8, 9 hitters are usually top of the line, so they can turn that lineup back over to get back to number 1. Fowler swings, fouls off the first pitch. 0-2 count. That pitch is up high for a ball. Runners can't go anywhere. Bags are loaded right now for Fowler. And Allie Starnes is in the on-deck circle. So it looks like the rain has moved. Most of it has moved off to the east. We're hoping this other patch that is to our northwest is going to move off to the east as well. But we may see another quick rain shower here coming up in the 5 o'clock hour. We hope not. 2-2 count with one away. On the handle, grounded to third. Did they call foul ball? Yeah, she hit it off of herself. And you can see her limp away. That one come off of her ankle. And that's going to hurt for a while. Well, they're making her laugh by saying things to her. I don't know what you say to somebody who gets hit by a batted ball, especially when you do it yourself. It hurts. It's no different than when you're playing fast pitch and somebody smokes you with one and they go, take one for the team. You're fine. It's okay. Yeah, you get hit at, 70, 80 mile an hour with a ball. Tell me it feels good. I've never quite understood that concept, but that's how they play the game. Swung on. She just got the bat out there. Foul it off. She'll stay in the box and battle again. Still trying to work that left ankle right now. Reason's trying to figure out what's going on here. She doesn't usually get in this trouble. Fastball swung on, popped up in the infield. Third base backs up. Camp will make the catch for out number 2.
Now batting number 8, Allie Starnes.
I'll bring Allie Starnes to the plate. Starnes on the year at 297. 4 doubles, 3 homers, and 17 RBIs. And a slugging percentage of .414. Again, another good batter in the bottom of the order, coming in at number 7. Swung on, fouled off that first pitch. Still got that ball stuck up in the screen from earlier. And, it was fouled off, and it stuck between the wiring and the netting on top of the post of the flagpole here, right behind the batter's box. And it's still hanging up there. Barely, but it's still hanging. Pitch low and in the dirt. Good stop by Thompson behind the plate. A ball and a strike. One more game after this. Start time was going to be 5, but it may be pushed now, or 5:30 may be pushed now to a little later than that, probably. If we can get it in, maybe hopefully get it started by 6 o'clock. Inside, 2-1. Tomorrow's games, again, same times, 10, 12:33, and 5:30. And we'll have it again the same way on Tuesday. 4 games each day, Monday, Tuesday. 3 games on Wednesday, championship Thursday. Swing and a miss. Got her on strike 2. Good pitch. Nice fastball inside right at the waistband. And Allie Starnes has a 2-2 count with 2 down. Reason's trying to get out of this jam with only 1 run across. Shot to third, step on the bag. That'll end the threat and the inning. They will pick up 1 run and leave 2 stranded. We've completed a half inning of play. Cleveland State on top, 1-0. Dyersburg State coming to the bat when we return right here on the VolState Network on YouTube.
I always stay at the Candlewood Suites hotels. I don't like to feel like I'm traveling, and they have such a casual vibe here. So I've made it my home base. I've tried staying other places, but Hey, honey. Oh, yeah, everything's great. It's just like at home. She never lets me cook. Plus, here, they have the candlewood cupboard on the honor system, the gazebo grill, a lending locker, washers and dryers, free, and they're pet friendly. It's different here. Comfortable, spacious. It's awesome. Live, work, and relax on your own schedule and make Candlewood Suites Hotels your home base.
So Cleveland gets the one run in the inning on 2 hits. There was 1 error in the inning. They leave 2. Vogel, Adamanuk, and Starnes in the outfield from left to right. Higgins, Engel, Fowler, Sullivan around the base paths. Phillips on the mound. Hancock behind the plate as the Eagles now come to the plate. They lead it off with Ballard. Timothy Ballard hitting .357 this year. 12 doubles, a triple, a home run, and 18 RBIs. Slap hitter from the outside, 2-0. Phillips on the mound for Cleveland. Way inside, and now 3-0. Bailey Phillips, 13 wins, 8 losses this year in 22 appearances, 21 games started, 17 complete, 3 shutouts, a save, 127 innings of work. Strike called on the 3-0. She had a .406 ERA, 44 walks, 98 strikeouts, gave up 5 doubles and 20 home runs. And a walk given up here to start the game. So Dyersburg puts their leadoff runner aboard in Ballard.
Number 5, Jade.
Has 12 stolen bases on the year. She was not caught. And now it's Jade Howard, who is the other very fast girl on the base paths with 15 stolen bases and was not caught. She hit .386 this year, 12 doubles and 3 triples, a home run, and 22 ribbies from the right side. Takes strike 1. So Dyersburg, the Lady Eagles, will start with 2 of their fastest on the base paths if they can help it and see if they can't get this going and get that run back. Swung on, pops straight up, catcher turns around. Is there room? And apparently, as you heard, no, there's not. As that lands on the deck here, and I believe scared somebody who was standing on the stairs. You don't expect it when you got a fence behind the backstop that goes about 20 feet high or better. Howard calls time now, steps back in. Phillips ready to go. Swung again, popped it straight up. This time there's room. Third base coming in. That is Higgins, who will grab that in foul territory for out number 1.
Now batting number 6, Reagan Thompson.
Reagan Thompson, who hit .388 this year, led the team with 14 doubles, 19 home runs, and 55 RBIs. Ground ball through the pitcher's leg, stepped on to second base by the shortstop, who makes a great play, throws to first, and they get the double play ball. Nicely done. As that ball went between the legs of Phillips, Engel picks it up, flips it to Fowler, flips it over to Sullivan, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, just that quick. We've completed 1. It's a 1-0 lead. Cougars coming to the plate when we return right here on the VolState Network, on the VolState YouTube.
I always stay at the Candlewood Suites Hotels. I don't like to feel like I'm traveling, and they have such a casual vibe here. So I've made it my home base. I've tried staying other places, but hey, honey. Oh, yeah, everything's great. It's just like at home. She never lets me cook. Plus, here, they have the candlewood cupboard on the honor system, the gazebo grill, a lending locker, washers and dryers, free, and they're pet friendly. It's different here. Comfortable, spacious. It's awesome. Live, work, and relax on your own schedule and make Candlewood Suites Hotels your home base.
We'll go to the top of the second inning, and Taylor Hancock will lead things off here for Cleveland State. Taylor on the year with 5 doubles, 1 home run, and 12 RBIs.
Okay, we go up to what's it, okay, go down the bottom. Yeah, hit save. Comes out, it should, okay, go ahead, score.
And the first pitch is outside for a ball.
Hello? 10-7 run, right? Yeah. 420. All right.
Swing and a miss. Getting an update on the baseball game that just finished. Roan State beat Cleveland. 10-7 in their play-in game, so Cleveland out of the tournament early, which is a surprise. Roan State, congratulations to the Raiders. The Lady Raiders also did well today, so both Raiders teams won their play-in games today. So both will move on in the tournament. A ball and 2 strikes to Hancock. 2-2. Outside, and the count goes full to Hancock. Reasons just hasn't found that zone she wants yet. Like I say, with 36 walks and 130 strikeouts, she's really having a little bit of trouble early in this game. Comes inside, strike 3 called, and Hancock gets rung up the first strikeout for Reasons. Maybe she heard me. What do you think? Joshua doing our producing today here on the VolState YouTube network, and I appreciate that, doing all the hard work, making sure you see the cameras correctly and the scoreboard right, and making sure I stay in line. From the left side, Vogel. And Lexi steps in, the sophomore. Slap hitter right to the shortstop on a little pop-up there for out number 2. So a quick 2 outs on the first 2 batters for Reasons. And we go back to the top of the order with Engel, who got on by an error by Camp, who misplayed a ground ball coming at her down the third base line. Sun has found itself buried again behind the clouds, and it's a good thing the lights are on here. Popped up and turning around and out of play. Almost looks like it's a 6 o'clock game rather than a 3 o'clock game. On the quarter for strike 2. Josh, I think Peyton Reasons has found the zone very quickly here in inning 2. Struggling a bit in inning 1, but she seems to have found it now. A wind blowing out towards left field. Reaches out, got a pitch on the end of the bat, picked up by the shortstop. The throw to first, not in time, as Engel will beat out the infield single. Tough play for Ballard to handle for Dyersburg as she had to come in, grab it on the hop, pick it up, throw across the body. And the distance from home to first, pretty quick for Engel to get down the line and beat that throw. Here's Anna Manouk, hit into a fielder's choice her first time up, but did end up scoring the only run so far in the ball game. Strike called.
Now batting number 17, Colin Avenue.
Hope Engel off the bag. Stole 3 bases this year. That's 2 out. Don't know if they push it or not. Grounded towards first off the end of the bat. Step on the bag for the unassist for the out. So they'll strand a runner again. No runs on the 1 hit. And no errors. Completed 1.5. We're going to the bottom of the second. Coming to the plate is Dyersburg. Lady Eagles down 1-0. You're watching the TCCAA Region 7 softball tournament here on the VolState YouTube network.
I always stay at the Candlewood Suites hotels.
I don't like to feel like I'm traveling, and they have such a casual vibe here. So I've made it my home base. I've tried staying other places, but hey, honey. Oh yeah, everything's great. It's just like at home. She never lets me cook. Plus, here, they have the candlewood cupboard on the honor system, the gazebo grill, a lending locker, washers and dryers, free, and they're pet friendly. It's different here. Comfortable, spacious. It's awesome. Live.
Now batting number 3, Kelsey Camp.
Camp comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom of the second inning. .346 on the season, batting average wise. 10 doubles, a triple, 10 home runs, and 39 RBIs. So a little bit of power here in the 4 spot. That ball just missed hitting her. Scroots across the ground quickly. It's 1-1.
I wouldn't even say the batter's already thrown a pitch.
Well, Bobby just told me that the softball coach has said not to say anything while they're pitching.
Yeah,
I tried not to.
Once they've already thrown a pitch, I wouldn't even go with it.
Swing and a miss. So Camp, a 1-2 count now. And Bailey Phillips with a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of 2. Swung on, fouled off, and that time it finally knocked it down. Our softball that has been hanging up there for about 3-4 hours finally has come down as that foul ball rips the netting pretty hard and knocks it out of there. 1-2 count now. Well, at least they got another yellow ball to play with. Swing and a miss on a nice fastball there in a big strikeout to start the inning. That'll bring up Bowers. Riley Bowers hit .305 this season.
Riley Bowers.
5 doubles, 3 homers, and 27 RBIs. Up and down the lineup here, Cleveland .322 as a team batting average this year. It's really, really good. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. The opponent's batting average against Cleveland was .270. So you can see the difference here. And right now, Bailey Phillips in control. The 0-1 pitch. Down low. McDaniel, the right fielder, in the on-deck circle. Out of about the 12 or 13 starters on this Cleveland team, or this Dyersburg team, 9 of them hitting above 300 or better. 1-2. Popped up right side. Is there enough room? Right fielder. Oh, just about made a diving catch there. Really good move by Allie Starnes. Coming hard, laying out, but just couldn't get the glove on it. Popped up, this time left side. Shortstop moving over behind third base. Coming over in front of the umpire is Engel to make that grab. In foul territory for out number 2. And then
43, Katie McDaniel.
Katie McDaniel will now come to the plate. McDaniel hit .321 this year. 6 doubles, 2 homers, and 24 RBIs. Swings at the first offering off the handle for a foul ball. Dyersburg, one of 2 teams with only the 2 losses that Walter State saw this year. 1 to Dyersburg, 1 to VolState. Pitch up high, 1-1. We will see that Walter State team tomorrow. 10 a.m., first game tomorrow. They will take on Roan State. Off the handle, fouled off, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And for those of you who haven't seen the Walter State team, I suggest that you tune in tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., get your coffee and your water or whatever you're going to have, and tell your boss you're going on a bit of a break. Take a 2-hour break or something. Tell them you'll be back in a little bit. Or tune it on at your desk, one or the other, because it is going to be something to watch. This is a team that's just had an unbelievable season, and one of the best pitchers actually got the Pitcher of the Year award for the TCCAA. Tori Coffin may be on the circle tomorrow. We'll see. They may hold her until Wednesday or Tuesday, one or the other. Fouled off again by McDaniel, but had the privilege of doing all the Walter State home games this year for softball and baseball, at least most of them. So I got a good chance to see all those girls play, and they are really, really, really good. But they have got some stiff competition. Remember, the defending champs are the Chattanooga State Lady Tigers, and they come on strong at the end of the season as well. And that one is going to hit her on a 1-2 count. She fouls off a couple pitches and then gets fouled off of her leg, and Phillips hits her first batter. Runner down at first for Salvador. And Leslie Salvador hit .244 on the year with 5 doubles and 3 home runs, 16 RBIs. Comes to the plate from the right side to face Phillips with a runner at first and 2 down. Runner comes off the bag, does not move. 1 strike against Salvador. McDaniel on the year did have 2 stolen bases. 71 stolen bases as a team for Dyersburg, but your base runners really Howard, Ballard, and Camp in the double digits in stolen bases. 1-1 count. Rise pitch for strike 2. I know somebody got hurt out there, the sound of that, but they didn't care for the umpire's call, I guess. Popped up right side and trying to make a play, not going to get there, out of bounds goes onto the top of the dugout. Looks like the maybe the Dyersburg baseball team down there, I think, cheering on the ladies. I thought they played today, but they play tomorrow. That's right. They play Columbia State tomorrow in the first game at 10. Swing and a miss. Good pitch by Phillips for second strikeout of the inning. Third out of the inning. So they strand a runner. Can't do anything with it. No runs, no hits, no errors. And 1 left. We've completed 2. It's still 1-0. We'll come back in just a bit right here on the VolState YouTube network.
I always stay at the Candlewood Suites hotels.
I don't like to feel like I'm traveling, and they have such a casual vibe here. So I've made it my home base. I've tried staying other places, but hey, honey. Oh yeah, everything's great. It's just like at home. She never lets me cook. Plus, here, they have the candlewood cupboard on the honor system, the gazebo grill, a lending locker, washers and dryers, free, and they're pet friendly. It's different here. Comfortable, spacious. It's awesome. Live, work, and relax on your own schedule and make Candlewood Suites Hotels your home base.
Now batting number 35, Bailey Phillips.
Bailey Phillips will lead things off, followed by Sullivan and Higgins. Again, Sullivan, one of the top hitters for Cleveland at .474. Phillips to lead it off. Had the single to start the first inning. Got stranded out at third base. 0-1 count. Ground ball to third, picked up. Throw to first in time for the out. Cross the diamond for one away. Nice play by Camp over at third.
Now batting number 5, Shelby Sullivan.
Swing and a miss by Sullivan. A 0-1 count with one away. Pitch on the corner for strike two. Nice pitch. Reasons with the 1-2-3 inning, last inning minus the single in the mix of it all. After a 7-batter first inning. Gets the first batter on a 5-3. Looking at an 0-2 count here for batter number 2 in the third. Checked his swing, got a piece, fouled it off, and it's 0-2. Nice pitch from Reasons again for the strikeout. 2 down. I'm going to bring up Higgins.
Emily Higgins.
Higgins from the right side with 2 away. Checked her swing, little blooper, going to get over the first baseman's head. That is a fair ball, and it'll be a single for Higgins as that one just dropped in. It was kind of unusual that the home plate umpire called that ball fair, as the first base umpire was right there. It went right above his head. All he had to do was turn around and look. But he didn't make the call. The home plate umpire made the call. But it was fair ball. That drops in. Here's Kristen Fowler back to the plate. Flew out first time to third base. Takes that pitch inside tight, 1-0. Two and 0. Peyton walks off the circle. Grabs a little dirt, tries to readjust, calm herself down. Tight in the corners on the right-hander from third base. Grounded foul that way. 2-1 as she came across that inside pitch with the handle part of the bat, but able to get the hands pulled back in, get around quick enough to get just a piece of that ball. Last game of the night, VolState. The Lady Pioneers, the host of the tournament, will get to play. And they will take on Motlow State Lady Bucks. Strike called right down the middle. 2-2. Goes outside, makes the count full, 3-2. Starnes in the on-deck circle if Fowler gets aboard. 3-2 count. Outfield somewhat deep in left and center. Howard just in front of that warning track. That pitch is inside, ball 4. And the walk given up on the 2 outs. So runners now at first and second, 2 away. Brings up Allie Starnes.
Now batting number 8, Allie Starnes.
Who was the 3rd out in the first inning. Opportunity with 2 runners aboard for the Lady Cougars. Swung on, little blooper. Camp's going to come in front of the dugout and make the grab. In foul territory to end the threat and end the inning. They strand a couple more. No runs on 1 hit. No errors. We have completed 2.5. We're going to the bottom of the 3rd with Dyersburg coming to the plate next right here on the VolState YouTube network.
I always stay at the Candlewood Suites hotels.
I don't like to feel like I'm traveling, and they have such a casual vibe here. So I've made it my home base. I've tried staying other places, but hey, honey. Oh, yeah, everything's great. It's just like at home. She never lets me cook. Plus, here, they have the candlewood cupboard on the honor system, the gazebo grill, a lending locker, washers and dryers, free, and they're pet friendly. It's different here. Comfortable, spacious. It's awesome. Live, work, and relax on your own schedule and make Candlewood Suites Hotels your home base.
Sarah Strickland leads things off here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. First opportunity for the 8 and 9 hitter to get an at-bat here against the Cleveland State Lady Cougars pitcher, Bailey Phillips. Takes the ball inside. Strickland on the year hit 194 with 2 doubles, a triple, 1 home run, and 4 RBIs. Gives this one a lift into left field, but underneath it easily is Vogel in left for the catch for 1 away.
Now batting number 33, Peyton Reasons.
And now the young lady who is in the circle for Dyersburg is going to come to the plate and bat. And she did pretty well offensively this year, hitting .326. 29 hits, 7 doubles, 1 home run, 16 RBIs. Takes strike 1. Outside 1-1. Got a piece, fouled it off. 1-2. Pitch skipped up there. 2-2. Is that one into the dirt? Two balls, 2 strikes. That ball hit well towards left field, but it'll shank foul and out of play. Probably would have got to the warning track. I don't think it would have went out as she straightened it out a little bit, but would have been a very tough play for Lexi Vogel to get over there and make a catch. Back over the top. Bouncing ball foul. That's the other reason why I don't put the mic out there. Because then you hear all the talking, and I don't know what they may be hearing it now. I'm hoping it isn't too bad. 2-2 count, 1 away. Count goes full. Swing and a miss. Got her on strikes. Another strikeout for Phillips. That is her 3rd. Back to the top of the order for Ballard. Timely Ballard got a walk her first time up. I was taken out on a force into second. Swings, fouls it off. So the Eagles right now, nothing on the board so far. Just 1 runner left on base. No hits in the ball game. Called strike 2 on the corner. Bouncing ball towards short. Good scoop on the shortstop side of the glove. What a pickup by Engel. And it is 3 up, 3 down. We've completed 3. It's a 1-0 ball game as we go to the top of the 4th next. Cleveland State coming to the plate right here. You're watching the TCCAA Region 7 softball tournament on the VolState YouTube network.
I always stay at the Candlewood Suites hotels.
I don't like to feel like I'm traveling, and they have such a casual vibe here. So I've made it my home base. I've tried staying other places, but hey, honey. Oh, yeah, everything's great. It's just like at home. She never lets me cook. Plus, here, they have the Candlewood cupboard on the honor system, the gazebo grill, a lending locker, washers and dryers, free, and they're pet friendly. It's different here. Comfortable, spacious. It's awesome. Live, work, and relax on your own schedule and make Candlewood Suites Hotels your home base. Top
of the 4th. And Cleveland State still with that 1-0 lead, holding on to this very tight ball game. Here's Hancock to the plate. Reason starts her with a ball. Grounded, fouled on the third base side, 1-1. Taylor hit .274 this year. Should have 1 home run, 12 RBIs. Struck out looking her first time up. Boy, Peyton takes her time in the circle, a lot longer than most pitchers. Hard throwing fastball in on the handle, 1-2 count. Almost went for it. 2-2. Good pitch, but it was way inside, but just about fooled the hitter. Still bright enough. Pull it out. 2-2 count. Looks to the dugout to get the pitch count. Goes outside away from the hitter, 3-2. Off the handle, lifted towards the lights in left and out of play. Count stays full. Nobody out here. We are in the top of the 4th inning in the scheduled 7-inning game here. 2 teams already eliminated from contention. Southwest and Columbia State going home after today's round. Fouled off the other way. Right there on the corner, nice fastball. Strike 3 called. Third strikeout for Reasons. First of the inning, Lexi Vogel comes to the plate.
Now batting number 1, Lexi Vogel.
First pitch on the corner again for strike 1. Reasons keeping it low strike zone right now and throwing a good pitch. Trying to keep the Cougars off the base paths and hoping her offense can get something going. 1-1. I'm sure the second baseball game is probably underway over there. And it is Motlow and Jackson State. We'll get you an update on the score shortly. There's strike 2. Ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Missed outside, 2-2. Gets her on the strikeout. 2 down.
Now batting number 12, Hope Engel.
Here's Hope Engel. 1 for 1 today, plus an error. She's been on base twice, but has not gotten past first yet. Strike call. Just getting underway in the baseball game. They have no score as of this time yet. We'll keep you up to date with that. That is the second play-in game for the baseball tournament. And tomorrow's 10 o'clock game will start the double elimination for baseball. Same as it is here now. This is the first in the double elimination side of the softball tournament. If you lose here, you're not done. You still have an opportunity to go to the loser's bracket and see if you can come out of it. Of course, it's much easier to win that game and play less than it is to lose this game and then have to play a couple extra. Two, 1, 2 down. Fastball drilled down the third base line and foul. 2-2. She about took the assistant coach out on that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. In the top of the 4th. Solo run across the plate early first inning for Cleveland. That has been it so far. There's a ground ball that's going to get through the hole into center field. Took a weird hop out there in the outfield, but Gartman makes the grab and gets it in quickly. Second base hit for Engel in the game. Third time she's been down to first base.
Now batting number 17, Colin Adamanuk.
Grounded down the third base line. That'll go foul to Adamanuk. Got into a fielder's choice. Adamanuk was the only one to score so far. Oh, 2 count. Can she get her third strikeout in the inning? Nope, line shot. That'll go into right field for a base hit. They will hold Engel at second. So back-to-back singles after the first 2 K'd. And Cleveland threatening again here in the top of the 4th with Phillips.
35, Bailey Phillips.
Phillips is 1 for 2 today. Off the handle, right back at us. Like we have some more rain in the area, actually right now surrounding us. So we may see some raindrops coming through here shortly. Looks like a good 20 minutes worth. Easy. Lined off the handle down the third base line, out to the left field area, goes foul. Quickly 0-2 to Bailey Phillips. And it looked like it was getting a little darker over there at one point, so just over that left field wall area. Lights already on here. The ballpark came on about 3 o'clock during our first little bit of a storm. Oh, line shot. That is a foul ball, according to home plate. Oh, I'd like to see that one again. That was really, really close. It'll stay 0-2. That was probably maybe 2 runs, depending on how quick Anamanuk is from first base to home. Not easy to do in a ball that goes into the corner, even at 225, but a lot of running to get through 3 bases safely by the time the throw comes in from left field. This way she slaps it to right, bobbled off the glove of the right fielder. The throw to the plate. Oh, I thought she blocked her. She never touched the plate, and the umpire called her safe. I don't know if they will appeal this or not. They're going to say she scored. But from our vantage point up top here, it looked to me like she did not touch the home plate.
Now batting number 5, Shelby Sullivan.
Yeah, the coach is going to go out and chat with his pitcher, but no appeal at this point either. I'm really kind of surprised. I wish I would have snagged that on the replay, but did you? All right. Let's see what we got here.
That's not it.
No, it's this one. It might have came in too late. Yeah. Still a little hard to tell from what we can see. I mean, the plate was covered with dirt. It's now been swept off during the timeout, but no appeal from the coach over there at Dyersburg, so I guess we're going to play on. Sullivan to the plate, struck out our last time up. She's got runners at second and third in a 2-0 ball game. Takes a strike on the corner. Like I said, the rain right over the top of us now, and we may get some rain showers here for pop in and out for a little while. We'll see. They won't pull tarp unless it's really coming down. And if it does start to come down decently, they'll probably put him in the dugout for a little bit. On the corner, misses 1-1. The only delay that we've had really was from the lightning delay. We had a 30-minute lightning delay, and then we had the downpour, and then they finally started this game at about 3:30 was first pitch. So about 30 minutes behind schedule right now. Strike 2 on the corner, 1-2. Whatever was said to Peyton Reasons is back in that low strike zone again, which works well for her. Grounded to short, the throw across the diamond for the out. They'll get the third out of the inning, but they do pick up the run. They now lead it 2-0 as we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. And Dyersburg coming to the plate next right here on the VolState YouTube network.
I always stay at the Candlewood Suites hotels.
I don't like to feel like I'm traveling, and they have such a casual vibe here. So I've made it my home base. I've tried staying other places, but hey, honey. Oh yeah, everything's great. It's just like at home. She never lets me cook. Plus, here, they have the candlewood cupboard on the honor system, the gazebo grill, a lending locker, washers and dryers, free, and they're pet friendly. It's different here. Comfortable, spacious. It's awesome. Live, work, and relax on your own schedule and make Candlewood Suites Hotels your home base.
Howard comes to the plate here. Bottom of the fourth now, a 2-0 lead for the Cougars. Halfway through this game, takes the first pitch inside for a ball. Howard, the pop fly into foul territory. Her first time up, caught by Higgins over there at third. Howard, Thompson, and Camp due up here in the inning. Lace that one into left center field. Really nice catch again. Adamanuk with a very quick right foot takes off on the crack of the bat. Grabs that line drive out in center field for out number one. Good running catch. One away.
Now batting number 6, Reagan Thompson.
Reagan Thompson, one of the big power hitters for this Dyersburg team. Grounded into a double player first time up, 6-4-3. Say goodbye. That ball is out of here, and that cleared the fence with no problem. Big solo shot home run there for Thompson, and that is not unusual for her. As mentioned, she was ripping the ball big time for the Eagles this year. 19 home runs and 55 RBIs coming into the game. That is her 20th home run on the season and 56th RBI. And she cuts the lead in half quickly, 2-1.
Now batting number 3, Kelsey Camp.
Kelsey Camp, who struck out her first time up. Phillips now with a 1-run lead. First pitch is down low for a ball. Bailey Phillips gave up 20 home runs, so that's 21 now on the season. When you throw as hard as she does, though, the ball goes out a lot faster. The faster it comes in, the farther it goes out. And that cleared that center field fence, and probably if that tree wasn't in the way, it might have landed on the road. Strike call. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Slap towards right, had the distance, but it goes foul. Swing and a miss, struck her out. Phillips with another K. 2 down in the inning.
Now batting number 13, Riley Bowers.
Not bad comeback with a strikeout after a home run. 4 strikeouts now for Phillips in the game. Here's Bowers, who popped out in foul territory her last time up. Swings hard, hits one off the handle, letting us get through into center field. She will wind up with a single. And the tying run is at first base for McDaniel, who's coming to the plate, who got hit by a pitch her last time up. We're in the bottom of the fourth in a 2-1 game. And right now the Lady Cougars with the lead. Dyersburg, the Eagles trying to tie this up here. the corner for strike one. Just hangs on the corner. Nice pitch. Phillips is able to paint the edge right there. Couple of hops. They're having to back up the shortstop. The long throws in time from Engel. Pretty steady shortstop for this Cleveland team the last couple of years. Gets the third out. They strand a runner, but they do pick up the run on the two hits. They've cut the lead in half, 2-1. We've played 4. We're going to the 5th next. You're watching the TCCAA Regional Softball Tournament on the VolState YouTube network.
I always stay at the Candlewood Suites hotels.
I don't like to feel like I'm traveling, and they have such a casual vibe here. So I've made it my home base. I've tried staying other places, but hey, honey. Oh yeah, everything's great. It's just like at home. She never lets me cook. Plus, here, they have the candlewood cupboard on the honor system, the gazebo grill, a lending locker, washers and dryers, free, and they're pet friendly. It's different here. Comfortable, spacious. It's awesome. Live, work, and relax on your own schedule and make Candlewood Suites Hotels your home base.
Coming to the plate is Higgins for Cleveland, followed by Fowler and Starnes. Higgins will lead it off here against Reasons. 2-1 ball game, new ball game. Both teams scoring a run here in the 4th inning, and Reasons starts off. First pitch up and away.
Number 4, Emily Higgins.
Higgins with a single her last time up. Got stranded at second base back in the 3rd inning. We're in the top of 5 in a scheduled 7-inning game. Grounded off the handle. Coming in hard is the shortstop. Nice pickup, nice throw across the diamond from Ballard for the out. Tough play to do. Running towards home plate and having to throw across the body and scoop that ball at the same time.
Now batting number 20, Kristen Fowler.
Kristen Fowler will come to the plate, a walk and a pop-up to third. 0 for 2. Motlow's up 2-0 over Jackson at the end of 1 in the baseball game. So Motlow trying to stay in the tournament. Off the handle, little blooper. Going to get down in center field for a base hit. Is that one just out of the reach? Again, Ballard, the shortstop, making a valiant effort diving after that, but just couldn't get the glove underneath. So base hit for Fowler. And here's Allie Starnes. Shows bunt, strike 1. I haven't seen Allie's sister Abby come into this lineup yet. And both of them real good ball players. 1-1. As mentioned, Allie hit 383 this year. Sister hit almost 300 at 297. Two and 1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. 2-1 lead for the Cougars, and they're at the plate here in the 5th. Off the handle. flipped from short to second. They'll get the force. No chance of getting Starnes down at first. But 2 down.
Now batting number 19, Taylor Hancock.
Here's Taylor Hancock. She has watched the third strike go by twice so far. She is 2 of the 4 strikeouts here for reasons. Starts her outside with a ball. One hopper to third. Across the diamond for the out. Quickly done. So they pick up the 1 hit, and they leave a runner at first. No runs in the inning. We're going to the bottom of the 5th. Still a 2-1, very tight game here from the TCCAA Region 7 softball tournament in Gallatin, Tennessee. 2-1 score on the Toyota of Gallatin scoreboard. We're back in just moments on the VolState Network.
I always stay at the Candlewood Suites hotels.
I don't like to feel like I'm traveling, and they have such a casual vibe here. So I've made it my home base. I've tried staying other places, but hey, honey. Oh, yeah, everything's great. It's just like at home. She never lets me cook. Plus, here, they have the candlewood cupboard on the honor system, the gazebo grill, a lending locker, washers and dryers, free, and they're pet friendly. It's different here. Comfortable, spacious. It's awesome. Live, work, and relax on your own schedule and make Candlewood Suites Hotels your home base.
I mean, come on. Salvador to the plate. Takes a strike on the first pitch. Dyersburg in the bottom of the 5th. Salvador, Strickland, Reasons down a run as the clouds start to get darker and darker and hang over the top of us. 1-1 count. Having fun with the music disc jockeys in the press box with us, trying to suggest certain songs for them to play. Suggested Mbop. They didn't know who it was. They never heard of Hanson. It's funny. 2-1 count. Oh, wow, 3-1. She just kind of looked like she lost her balance on that pitch and just threw it away. 3-1 count. You don't want to put the tying run on base, that's for sure. A wind blowing out towards the left center. There's a strike down the middle. 3-2, full count. Three-two. Strickland in the on-deck circle. Swing and a miss, struck her out. Came back, nicely done. Gets her for the second time to strike out today. Here's Strickland.
17, Sarah Strickland.
Flew out to Lexi Vogel in left field her first time up. Down low on the first pitch, 1-0. Dyersburg dugout still pretty vocal and pretty loud and trying to get the girls back into this game. They're down just a run. 2-0 count. The pitcher Reasons in the on-deck circle. Then it'll be back to the top of the order if Strickland or Reasons gets on base. Fouled off, 2-1. According to tomorrow's forecast, we are supposed to have mostly sunny skies through the entire time we're supposed to be here. Let's hope so. 3-1. I see some umbrellas and some rain gear popping out, so don't really see anything coming down. If it is, it's very light. Yeah, I guess I see it now. It's real light. Ball 4. Tying run has been put on first base here in the bottom of the 5th for the pitcher, Peyton Reasons. Phillips struck her out first time tonight.
Number 33, Peyton Reasons.
Let's see if Peyton can help herself. Swung on. Fouled back to the screen for strike 1. So some light rain now falling here in the latter part of this inning. Swing and a miss. Chased a high fastball, 0-2. Fouled off, back to the screen, and it'll stay 0-2. Strickland staying over there at first. Comes off the bag, hasn't made a move, though, to go towards second. Does not have a stolen base this year. Was caught one time trying to steal. This ball lifted towards left. Deep, deep, deep. It's a home run just over the fence in left field. That's a 2-run shot for the pitcher. Peyton Reasons going to help herself with a big 2 RBIs and gives her team now a 3-2 lead. Just got over the fence, and the outfield umpire was out there quickly to signal a home run. Wow. There's a fence and then there's netting, so I say over the fence. It wouldn't get out of the netting, but as it hits the netting over the fence top, it is a home run. So 2 runs come across the plate there. It is now a 3-1 or 3-2 lead. Left-hander at the plate is Ballard. Dyersburg has just taken a quick 1-run lead on a swing of the bat from their pitcher, Peyton Reasons. And for Peyton, probably one of the biggest home runs she's had all year, which means it was actually only her 2nd home run of the year. What a time for it to come. There's a little blooper into center field for the fly ball out for out number 2 from Ballard. But what a time to hit your 2nd home run of the season in the regionals and give your team a 3-2 lead. And that may be just enough for her, because if she bears down like her record and her stats show, it could be all over for Cleveland. They'll have a couple of innings to work with, though. This one not done yet. Don't go anywhere. And if the rain will stay out of the area long enough, might be able to get this one into the books. Whoa, right back at Bailey Phillips, who knocks it down with the glove. And she took that off the arm as well. Hopefully she's okay, and that will be the 3rd out of the inning. But not before Dyersburg does some damage with the 2 runs on the 2-run jack by Peyton Reasons. It's a 3-2 ball game. It's an all-new ball game. Going to the top of the 6th next, right here on the VolState YouTube network.
I always stay at the Candlewood Suites hotels.
I don't like to feel like I'm traveling, and they have such a casual vibe here. So I've made it my home base. I've tried staying other places, but Hey, honey. Oh, yeah, everything's great. It's just like at home. She never lets me cook. Plus, here, they have the candlewood cupboard on the honor system, the gazebo grill, a lending locker, washers and dryers, free, and they're pet friendly. It's different here. Comfortable, spacious. It's awesome. Live, work, and relax on your own schedule and make Candlewood Suites Hotels your home base.
Lexi Vogel, bottom of the order, will lead things off here. Back to the top after Lexi for the Cougars, who find themselves now down by a run with 6 outs to work with. Takes ball 1 from Peyton Reason. She's got to feel pretty good going back to the circle after that home run to get her team the lead. A 2-run shot over the, just in front of the scoreboard there, and left center field wall. Comes back with a fastball, just missed on the outside, and it's 2-0. So light rain falling here at the ballpark for this game. Storms in and all around us here in Gallatin, unfortunately just kind of hanging out. And we're hoping they will go the other way, but it doesn't look promising. Lifted towards left. Diving attempt made there out in left field. Beautiful play, but unfortunately for Howard, couldn't get there in time. And it's 2-1. 2-1 game now in the bottom of the second. Motlow over Jackson on the other side of the complex in baseball. That is a play-in game. That means if you lose, you're done. If you win, you stay in the tournament. 2-1 count to Vogel. Struck out her last time up. Reasons has to recheck the wristband and now ready to deliver. Curveball swung on to the shortstop across the diamond. Very good wheels for Vogel, but not in time, and it's a 6-3 in your scorebook for out number 1. Engel, who is 2 for 2 today, also has been on base with an error. Finally did score in the 4th inning. She's been on base all 3 times. Good leadoff hitter with 1 out. Try to get herself on base to be the tying run here in the 6th. Pitch inside for a strike on the corner. Oh, nice pitch, but a drop too quick. 1-1. Good drop pitch there from Reasons, but it fell out of the zone too quickly. Into center field deep, backing up onto the warning track is Gartman, who will make the grab. Ball was hit well, but just not enough to carry it far enough to get to the netting. So 2 down, and Adamanuk will come to the plate.
Now batting number 17, Carlin Adamanuk.
Carlin scored the first run in the 1st inning. Since then, she has grounded out to first and had a single and was stranded at 3rd back in the 4th. One high hopper. Nice grab by Camp at 3rd, coming across the diamond to get the 3rd out. Very quickly, a 1-2-3 inning. Big shutdown defensively for Dyersburg. And Cleveland will come back out onto the field and try to defend. Coming up for the Eagles in the bottom of the 6th, Thompson, Camp, and Bowers. When we return right here on the VolState YouTube network.
I always stay at the Candlewood Suites Hotels.
I don't like to feel like I'm traveling, and they have such a casual vibe here. So I've made it my home base. I've tried staying other places, but hey, honey. Oh yeah, everything's great. It's just like at home. She never lets me cook. Plus, here, they have the candlewood cupboard on the honor system, the gazebo grill, a lending locker, washers and dryers, free, and they're pet friendly. It's different here. Comfortable, spacious. It's awesome. Live, work, and relax on your own schedule and make candlewood.
Thompson will lead things off here in this inning.
Reagan Thompson.
Reagan Thompson, who hit the long ball earlier back at the plate. Solo shot for her. Has an opportunity here with strike one. A little insurance would be nice for Dyersburg. High in the air, right side, but out of play foul, and it's a 2-strike count. Phillips wants her to take a seat back on that bench very quickly if she can. Line shot gets under the glove of third out into left field for a base hit. Well, let's see how they try to move her around here in the bottom of the sixth inning. Camp, who has struck out twice, is due to come to the plate, but they have told the players to go to the dugouts, and I believe they're saying lightning or rain delay, one or the other. I don't think they would do rain delay. It's not hard enough. Anyway, I believe we're going to be in a lightning delay. I think that's what he said. So we'll turn things down here for a moment and we'll come back. All right, everybody. It looks like they're going to call this one, and we are going to get started tomorrow morning bright and early at 9 o'clock with a continuation of this game, I believe, right? 9 o'clock? 9 a.m. tomorrow. We'll get started. Back where we're at in the sixth inning with a runner on first, nobody out for Dyersburg. And we'll continue that game, and then we'll move on and hopefully get everything as planned for the 10 o'clock game. So that's going to do it for this one. We will see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central Time. I'm Chuck Sebastian. You've been watching the TCCAA Regional Softball Tournament on the VolState YouTube Network.